Hi guys, I am Asif Ali and you're watching CGHOW video, and in this tutorial I will show you, this is actually basically material tutorial, and I will use that material in Niagara just to animate the parameters. So it's not properly Niagara tutorial, it's material tutorial, and I will use Unreal Engine 5 for this, and I will show you how to distort a texture in all directions. Like you have this texture, this CGHOW written, and if you want to distort it in all direction, up, bottom, left, right, all together, so how you will do that in material. So let's start this tutorial. So if you have a texture, if you have like UE5 logo, you have this texture and you want to distort this in all directions, so I will take this one, and let me just copy this. Yeah, let me just copy this and paste in Photoshop. And paste, and Control H to hide this, and I want a square, so I will just select this and crop, and just Control H again and make it on center, and I will make the background black. And you need proper space in all direction to distort. When you will distort this texture, it will distort and change the size to here, so you need to have space. So I will just scale it down a bit more, like this much, and put it in the center, almost on the center. Okay, so I'll just save this. I'll save this on desktop, and this is my logo, and I'll just save it as a targa. Actually, I think I should write this logo myself, because I will give my file on my Patreon, and I don't think I am allowed to use this official logo in my file, because I will just delete this, and I'll just type UE5. Okay, so I have this, and I'll just increase the size, and I will right click and blend option and stroke to make it more thin, fatty, and you'll see it has more space on up and bottom but not on side. So you can just stretch this, and you can adjust that thing in particle sprite size. So now the space is almost same. Okay, so UE5, and I'll save this. And some problem I'm facing, I cannot save on desktop. I don't know why, because I just upgraded to Windows 11, and this thing I'm facing. So I'll just save it to my D drive as logo, and JPEG or Targa. It's black and white, so you can just save it. Okay, and now I will delete this, and now I will use a cloud, and then I will use this minimum. I'll just make this like this, and then I'll use some blur also, Gaussian blur. So I will have a pattern something like this. Okay, so I have a pattern, and I'll save this also on my D drive. This will be my noise, so targa, save. So I have now two textures, and I'll just close Photoshop and this Chrome. And in this project I have this empty project, and this is Unreal Engine 5, as you can see with this UI, and you can see the version here. So here I will just import both the textures, noise and logo, and I will create a material, M logo. Okay, so now I will just drag these both texture and into my material. and connect this directly to emissive. I'm not using opacity right now, but I will do it later. And I will make this material instance so I can check my properties side by side. So now if I'll hit save here, it will show the instance material here. So now if you know the basic concept how you distort, you have to actually you have to put a noise or anything that you want to distort from. You want to use this noise in the UVs of your actual texture. Like if I use a texture coordinate, this will make it tile to and for whatever you want. Then I want to add some noise in this texture coordinate, so it will distort my texture. It will now completely distort, but if you want to handle this property, you can multiply this noise